Hey everyone, my name is Yaroslav, and I'm the co-founder of Rentra. I'm here today to talk about something I'm incredibly passionate about, turning AI into your agency's most powerful tool. If you've ever felt that scaling your business just means scaling the chaos, then you are absolutely in the right place.
I want to start with a memory. It's from when my own company hit about 50 people. I looked around one day and had this sinking realization. We weren't managing our sales pipeline anymore. We were just managing chaos. We were drowning in disorganized leads, missed calls, and our service was all over the place. It's a feeling I think a lot of you might recognize.
And here's a number that should really make you stop and think. 68%. That's the percentage of your most valuable inquiries, the ones that turn into deals, that come in during what we call the dead window. We're talking between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's when your best agents are asleep, but your best clients are wide awake and ready to talk. If you don't answer in seconds, they're gone. Poof.
This really paints the picture, doesn't it? It shows the two worlds we can live in. On one side, you got the old way. We're talking 45-minute response times, leads just disappearing into thin air after hours, and your best agents getting totally burned out on tedious, repetitive stuff. But on the other side, that's the new way, powered by AI. You get responses in under 30 seconds, 24/7 lead capture, and your agents, they get to focus on what they're amazing at, building relationships and closing deals.
So, let's dive into what this AI really is, because it's so important to get this right. We designed this to be your partner, your co-pilot, not your replacement.
So think of the AI co-pilot as your ultimate personal assistant. It literally works around the clock, handling about 80% of all those routine questions, qualifying every single lead, and then handing you a hot prospect who is actually ready to have a serious conversation. And then there's this other incredible feature we call the silent mentor. Now, this is not Big Brother listening in on your calls, okay? It's a coach. It's an AI that lives in your system, analyzes your conversations, and gives you real-time suggestions to help you turn every single interaction into a win. It helps you perfect your pitch every single day. So let's just be crystal clear on this because it's the most crucial point. This tool is here to make you better. It's your 24/7 assistant, it's a data provider, it's a task automator. What it isn't, it's not your replacement. It's not the decision maker, and it's definitely not the relationship builder. That's your job. This tool just gives you the superpowers to do that job better than ever before.
Okay, enough of the what. Let's talk about the how. We've got a proven 30-day playbook that takes you from day one setup to seeing real success, all within 4 weeks.
This is our field-tested playbook, and it's simple. Week 1, we just wire the AI right into your existing CRM. Easy. Week 2, we customize it with what we call your service DNA, your unique way of doing things. Week 3, the silent mentor kicks in, and you start seeing how it helps you win more calls. And by week 4, we're looking at the metrics together: the response speed, the lead capture, the ROI. Honestly, if you don't see real value in 30 days, then the technology is just wrong for you.
Now, what's really interesting is learning from the mistakes that other people have made. So let's talk about the common traps to avoid because they can be pretty painful.
I see 2 major traps that can completely derail an otherwise great strategy. And trust me, they can get incredibly costly if you're not paying attention.
Okay, first up is what I call the Frankenstack. You know, when you stitch together a bunch of different tools that don't actually talk to each other, it doesn't automate anything. It just creates more digital chores for your team. The second one is the DIY trap, trying to build your own AI from scratch. This almost always ends in disaster. You get huge costs, fatal response delays, what we call the latency wall, and an AI that just doesn't get the nuances of real estate. That's why an integrated, specialized system is so critical.
All right, let's shift gears, and I want to tackle the questions that I hear most often from agents and brokers just like you.
This is it. This is the number one concern, right? The elephant in the room. So let's just hit it head on. The answer is a clear and simple no. AI will not replace you. But, and this is a big but, companies that use AI will replace companies that don't. Our whole philosophy is about this. Let the AI handle the noise, all the routine stuff, so that you can focus on providing the soul. That's the human connection that actually makes the deal happen. Okay, so the second big question I always get is about results. How does this all translate into more signed contracts? Let's look at the hard numbers. Just look at this table. The operational advantage is absolutely massive. A human agent is available, 40, 50 hours a week? The AI is there 168 hours a week, 24/7. Average response time drops from 45 minutes to less than 30 seconds. And lead leakage, it goes from about 20% down to 0. You never miss a lead again.
And what's the result of all that efficiency? It's this, a huge jump in your conversion rate. We see teams go from a 5% lead conversion rate all the way up to 14% in just 60 days. You're nearly tripling your effectiveness without spending a single extra dollar on marketing. Think about that.
So where does all this lead? It leads to a totally new way of working. It's about being predictive, about always being one step ahead of your clients and one step ahead of the competition.
My vision, our vision at Rentra, is a future of what we call superhuman hospitality. We want technology to handle the boring stuff, the ID checks, the Wi-Fi passwords, so that the human, you, can provide the soul. That's what people remember. That's what builds a business.
Look, I know taking this leap can feel like a big deal, but we want to make it as easy as possible. So if you're ready to become a superhuman agent, just contact us. Our team will set up your AI copilot for you, completely free of charge. It's time to stop managing chaos and start building the future. Let's do it together.